Welcome to the Voice of the People. I'm Awitu Ching Duncan. Today's ODM SDC was a very funny thing. Because in the history of ODM, we've never witnessed such kind of a hurried project or even any program whereby even the person who is proposing and even seconding cannot even finish a sentence. It was very unfortunate. But that is the same way they have always wanted us to do our election, whereby somebody just go and send somewhere, then think about for themselves, then they just bring us. Now, if I was supposed to ask, if today we were supposed now to go and elect president, being that now today they have elected, or they have managed in the so-called election, they have placed Dr. Odm Will as the party leader. So it means, if today we were supposed to go for an election, and we want to elect, or we want to do their endorsement, we could have endorsed Odm Will as the presidential candidate, as things stands now. Without even consulting, there was no vote. It was just who proposed, who doesn't do, who does this. That one was just a sham program. And that's why you see the likes of Osotsi decided to move away. The likes of Sifuna, Wino say that they cannot be part and parcel of that kind of project. Even the senior council decided to go away. It means that there is something that these people are doing that is wrong that we don't know. Now, if I was to ask, if this is the way they are going to do their nomination, and you are planning to even go and run on an ODM ticket, do you think you'll even get the ticket? These people are determined to do anything provided that they win their seats. So you as an individual, or you as a citizen, remember you are always there alone. These people are doing their things, and they must ensure that their things goes through. And that is their only sole goal. Because when you look at how they were doing their things, it means that they were not having any kind of interest with anybody or anyone. They were only interested in doing their things their own way to ensure that it goes. Now we've reached to this level that I don't know who is going to remain in ODM, because luckily, right now, Fernandez Maraza cannot bring the Western votes, because even himself is not going to get that his seat. He's going to lose it. He's a one-term governor. When you look at how things stand, even Nairobi is gone. The opposition will take almost all seats. And I want to tell you, if ODM is not very keen, the people who will even win on ODM ticket, even if you remove all the seats from the pro box, they cannot fill that car. Because how they are doing their things. Because even the common mwananchi back in the grassroots, they are also tired because they are not consulted. Somebody just come and then he has been brought, he is the party leader. Somebody just come, he has been given the ticket, is now they're going to be an MP. But the citizens are waking up from this kind of shenanigans. They are not like in those times of Nebuchadnezzar, whereby whatever was told, that is what they used to do. Right now, they have to sit down and confirm. We are not in those times of Moses, whereby whether Moses just wrote his own things, provided he has said God, then we just do. Things have changed. We were not following ODM because of ODM. We were following ODM because of Raila. We believed in his idea and his journey. So, because you are supposed to prove to us that you also know where you are going, seemingly you don't know where you are going and you're lost, you are in the bush. Not even in the bush, you are in the forest. How can we follow you? And yet we cannot follow you because you are blind. You don't even know where you are going to. Remember, tuko kadi. 2027, we are going to ensure that this kind of games, they stop. Because we cannot tolerate this kind of nonsense every now and then. It is not even worth. Because how do you even take that Junaid comes read, before even somebody finish proposing, he has gone, who is seconding, and before even that person finishes, he has said, who is supporting, who are of the contrary opinion, then what is it? If you knew that you could have done that, it means that is something that you rehearse. Where the microphone is just there, somebody it is being passed very fast and things are being done. If you knew that that is what you wanted, then you could have just done it without even consulting You don't need to waste parties' resources to call people in those kind of shenanigans. It is not even worth watching because it was nothing. It was just nonsense. Pure nonsense, actually. Because how do you bring and say, before even somebody finishes, you are done with everything, and everything is done, and you move to the next? You guys, you don't know where you're going. And we want to tell you, it is high time we are going to uproot and we are going to have a new party. That is the only thing. Or everybody to go himself independent. Kila mtu akuwe na party yake. Because at this rate, we cannot believe in one family for those generations. It is time to move from one family to another family. It is high time we stop even thinking about. Because you cannot tell me, now, what happens? If Oburu leaves office, then his son takes. You guys are joking. Let's meet in our next podcast. Thank you.